This is your Mortgage Rate Watch for Thursday, April the 7th, and I'm Keith Akada with the Mortgage Reel. You'll take a look at the bond page this morning. You're seeing that we're actually showing signs of a little bit of improvement. Yesterday, there was the big scare came in the afternoon as the talks of government shutdown started to emerge more and more. And then also with the European central banks raising their interest rates by 0.25%, which was actually already factored into the market, is starting to actually help the United States bonds at this current moment, pressuring interest rates slightly lower. The impacts of the government shutdown were not really widely talked about yesterday, other than FHA. And here's the direct point of this: if government shutdown were to occur, FHA would also shut down, meaning that there could be no funding on FHA loans. At least that's what's being said at this time. This also spills into many other department agencies, as the VA and also USDA. That's also impacted because it is a government entity. So there's many more things that are actually coming out of this. But at this time, at least as Wall Street's hedging, they do feel that the President Obama, the Democrats, and the Republicans are going to come to some type of agreement to avoid this government shutdown, which would be a bit of a blessing in disguise, at least for the real estate and financial markets. And this just breaking in the press as we're preparing this clip for you is that Japan was hit by another 7.4 earthquake just outside of Sendai, and initially there was another tsunami warning. That tsunami warning just at this moment has been pulled back, and so the early threat level warnings of what would potentially happen to the nuclear reactor have been taken down, and hopefully that's not going to cause any further damages there. So at this time, there was a knee-jerk reaction into the U.S. safe haven trade. Keep in mind that whenever things globally happen like this that are in signs of fear and disaster, that the U.S. safe haven trade benefits from it, pressuring interest rates lower. But at the same time, when the news comes back out and saying it's not as bad as they thought, a lot of that money that had knee-jerk reaction shifted in, it will shift back out, and it puts us back at a level playing field, refocusing all of what's going on here in the United States. And the next 24 hours or 48 hours will definitely be what government's going to do with the shutdown or to keep open. We hope this comes as good news for some folks out there that may not have taken advantage of the Home Affordable Refinance Program, or HARP, set forth by the Obama administration. The loans that had not been purchased by March of 2009 or thereafter were no longer qualified. However, as of today, we have a window that increased it by 3 months. So now you have April, May, and June of 2009 that you now can seek the Home Affordable Refinance Program for assistance. And this is a big window because we have several clients that we had just on the sidelines telling them, unfortunately, we weren't able to assist them. And now we're making the phone calls back to let them know that the opportunity is back. So many folks out there that are underwater, that have those second mortgages, this is a huge opportunity because you're now able to use the Home Affordable Refinance Program. Make sure to check on the links for Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae to see if your loan has been purchased. And then after, we just have to make sure that your loan was purchased by June of 2009 in order to qualify. Make sure to leave any comments, feedback, or questions below. We'll make sure from Team Mortgage Reel to get back and answer those as quickly as possible. We have a special request we'd like to make before you leave, and hopefully you've enjoyed today's clip. Make sure to check on the home page, click on the banner at How to Beat the Banks, and that'll take you directly to our Facebook fan page. We definitely put out more and more information, and to create transparency in the financing process of home ownership. We're big advocates of home ownership, obviously, but we want to make sure it's as easy as possible to understand what's impacting and the education necessary for home ownership today. And when you're visiting us on Facebook, make sure to like us when you're there. Thanks for tuning in to Your Mortgage Rate Watch. We'll be back with more news impacting your largest investment, your home.